I am so going to kill this troll. He has no idea. He just has no idea it's coming. Take this troll. Oh, he kind of just ran over me there. Oh, he missed. Gotta get in position. Time to do work. Ouch! That actually... Ooh, that took off a big chunk. Take this. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Okay, okay. Let's get out of here. Let's run. I hope he doesn't have a ranged attack. I hope he doesn't have... Oh, no. Ah, shit. Hi everybody, Enigma here. Thanks for stopping by again. Oh my gosh, this is Release 21. I'm playing Shroud of the Avatar, and there's a lot of updates in this one. I've got a lot to talk about. So it's going to be a fun one, that's for sure. And as you can see, it's raining right now. That is one of the updates that I have to talk about. Luckily, it's... Ooh, was that lightning? That was lightning. Okay, so yeah, there's weather in the game now. And I'm not talking about like snow and summer and spring and all that. Right now it's just the rain. It's just the rain. I guess it's just the first iteration of weather, but I'm excited about the rain and the weather because it's going to be really awesome to have a weather cycle in this game. So anyway, enough about the weather. I've got another huge update to talk about, which is the use-based skill system. That's right, I said it, use-based skill system. Do you remember that from Ultima Online? Do you remember? Do you really remember? I remember because I played a lot of Ultima Online. And I really like the use-based skill system. So I'm really glad that we have it here now. It's a lot like the skill system that was already in here on Shroud. However, it's just different because, you know, your skill goes up when you use the skill. Swing your sword, your swordsmanship will go up. Use your spear, your pole arm is going to go up. The more you have your shield on and are blocking attacks and crap, the more your shield skills are going to raise. The same for the crafting, blacksmithing, all of that stuff, all the magic spells. It's really easy too. If you want the skill to go up, you switch this little arrow in the top left of the skill to go up. And if you don't want to raise it, switch it to this little minus symbol like that. And also at the bottom of each skill there is a little bar or meter, however you want to call it, that shows you how close you are to leveling up an ability. So that's really cool. You can still track your progress. So I, for one, am just really happy that they did this because this was actually something that I missed from Ultima Online. I spent a lot of time on that game. In my opinion, it's one of the best MMOs ever. And this was also another change that people of the game, playing, testing, they lobbied for this use-based system a whole lot. And big ups to Portalarian for listening to the people and putting it in the game. So now I'm on the Overland map. I just wanted to show you what it looks like because it does rain on the Overland map as well, and I do gotta say the Overland map has increased in performance greatly since the last time I played this game in Release 20. So big ups to Portalarian there. So back to that troll that you saw in the opening. Yeah, I had no chance of defeating this guy. I just wanted to show you this new monster that they put in here, and they actually put him in here in the last release, but I just couldn't find him. Imagine that. But anyway, look at him. He's gonna pretty much pick up a giant boulder and hurl it at me. That's probably how he killed me in the opening scene. But this was the first big monster that Portalarian put into the game to kind of challenge groups of players together in parties and stuff like that. So I just wanted to come and show you. Watch what he does right here. Boom! Punts me like a football. I'm 50 yards away now. So yeah, the troll is pretty cool. He has some area of effect attacks which really make him a challenging monster, so right on. And I mean, he can be soloed. I do know players that have soloed him. They were very high level, of course, and it took them a while, but they were able to do it. So if you are going to fight the troll, I do recommend having a party or a large group or a lot of pets. And speaking of pets, oh my gosh, let's talk about animal taming. You need two things, a taming collar and a summoning whistle. They can both be crafted, or you can buy them from other players, whatever you want to do. But basically, you go up to the animal you want to tame. I've got it here on my hotbar, the taming collar, but get within range, use the taming collar. The bar here at the bottom under my feet will start to rise, and at the end of it, if my skill is high enough, I will tame the creature. If not, he'll come and try to kill me, which is what's happening right here. So that was a fail. And here's another attempt at taming. Basically, it's if you have someone that can help you, it makes it easier so they can take the damage while you get the tame. It just works to where if he interrupts your tame, you'll lose the taming collar, so I do recommend help when you're trying to tame an animal. And once you have successfully tamed an animal, all you have to do is use your summoning whistle, and you will summon him out of nowhere. He will come to your aid and obey all of your commands, and it's really quite easy to control him. They do kind of wander around and kind of do their own little thing for a little bit, but when you do run off, they do follow you. But when you right click on them, you can tell them to stay, set them to defensive mode, put them to aggressive or passive mode. If they get stuck on terrain, you can teleport them, and of course you can dismiss them when you're tired of fighting with them. So I'm going to show you how this works right here. I'm going to sick him on one of these other bears. I'm just going to target it, right click, and then command pet to attack. And there you go, he's just going to run up and start doing damage. So now you can either jump in and help him do some damage, or you can just stand back, keep him healed up, and let him do all the work. It's really up to you. I'm pretty much just going to let him handle this on his own. It looks like he doesn't need much of my help anyway, so they're really going at it. I like it too when you've got a bear tamed and they're just kind of wandering around and you're not really doing anything. They'll like randomly stand up on their hind legs and like act all intimidating and stuff, so bears are cool. They're currently one of the only things that you can tame right now, but they're going to expand on that a whole lot. So let's turn our attention now over to crafting. We do have a crafting update, so let's get right to it. I'm over here at the blacksmithing station. I'm going to double click it, and as you can see here, I have a new interface to work with, which you can change the way it looks with this little arrow right here. Now it kind of shows you your inventory right here on the left, and stuff you're going to put on the table on the right. And of course I am playing in list mode right now. It would still look like the table that you see in my previous videos if I was using the backpack mode. But anyway, we now have the ability to salvage items. And why is this useful? Well, it's because it's another way that you can get iron and metal and make ingots and craft and stuff without having to go out and do all the metal harvesting and stuff. Basically, if you've killed a lot of skeletons and you've collected all of their rusty swords, you can just take it over here to the crafting table, salvage them, and get some metal scrap, which you can then turn into iron ingots later. So I'm going to go ahead and show you a little bit of how that works. So I've collected a lot of rusty swords from skeletons that I've killed, and I'm just going to drag one over here, and I'm going to put the smithing hammer over here too. The salvage button is going to light up, and when you click it, there we go. And now I have metal scrap. You can take the metal scrap, combine it with other ingredients to make iron ingots, which can be used for crafting weapons and armor and all kinds of stuff. So really awesome. And right here you can see that my blacksmithing salvage skill went up. That was thanks to the use-based skill system right there. So now let's take our metal scraps over to the smelting table, and I will show you how to make iron ingots out of them. When you double click the crafting table, it will of course open the interface, but it will also open your recipe book. I'm going to go with this recipe right here, the one that uses the metal scraps. There's also one for iron scraps, which is it's sort of confusing, but this is the one you're going to use right here. I double click the icon and it just moves all the items onto the table for me automatically, which is an awesome feature. And yeah, just hit craft, and just like that you're going to create ingots. So now you have a use for all those rusty swords and all those kobold battle axes that you loot, and it's been a long time coming, but they're finally getting the crafting skills in the game, and the crafting is shaping up to be a really cool system in Shroud of the Avatar now. And do remember that when you are doing blacksmithing and smelting, you're going to need chunks of coal, which you can buy from this vendor right over here at most crafting stations. So, that was our crafting update. If you've watched the video this far, then why not hang out with me a little bit longer? Now I'm going to go ahead and do some farming, and I'm going to raise some of my skills. I gotta tell you though, it is a whole lot more fun to hunt and farm in the game now that the use-based system is in. Before, you would just level up and you would farm and farm and farm, and you would maybe level up, you know, in an hour's time or 2 hours or whatever. But now when you're fighting, your skills are raising simultaneously during the fight. You're always getting a notification that some skill is raised. It's just a lot more satisfying now, and you get a feeling that you're actually like accomplishing something. So now I'm going to fight the skeleton here, and I will give you guys a tip. I don't know if it's meant to be this way, but in this release right now, you see how I've got the camera to the side and I'm not attacking, and as soon as I move the camera back behind my character, I start attacking. I don't know if that's a glitch or if that's like the way it's supposed to be right now, but it's in R21, so when you're fighting something and using auto attack, make sure the camera is behind you or you might just randomly stop using your weapon. I've died a couple of times that way, I'm not gonna lie. It can get frustrating. I'm getting ganged up on right here and they're actually killing me. I might have to run away. I've got that one down, he's dead. So let's see if I can kill this one now. My skills are raising, my skills are raising. I love to see my skills raise, that's awesome. Oh my gosh, all of these skeletons are really killing me. Okay, I think it's time to get out of here. Alright, let's go. That wasn't going well, as you could tell. So I'm gonna see how far they're gonna chase me. Usually at a certain point they will just stop and run back to the spawn point, but nope, they're really chasing me. Okay, I'm in a Liam Neeson movie now. Liam Neeson is always either being chased or doing some chasing, so that's what that reference was. I know, I'm really bad at jokes and stuff, so I'm just gonna cool it. I'm gonna hit the brakes, and now I'm gonna just kill these skeletons. I should just focus on what I do best, right? I know, you don't gotta... That one teleported. I think that one teleported. Okay, so let's kill him. Oh, that one took off. Ooh, he took off quick too. Alright, so let's face this guy. There you go, take this and that. I'm ready to level up. Here's another death touch. Ooh, there's another level up. Used my tap soul to regain some mana. There's a flame fist. There we go, he's down. Got him. He's dead. Alright, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here. Thanks for coming by and hanging out with me, guys. I just recently reached a milestone of 20,000 views, and it's thanks to you guys. So hit the like button if you liked the video, hit the dislike button if you disliked it. You know I'm gonna keep doing videos. This is what I do. So this was Shroud of the Avatar Release 21. Until next time, I will see you later.